Wah. Wow, 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 wow. Good morning, birds and sleepyheads. It's Tuesday. I'm exhausted. First of all, congratulations, Brian, Just a Guy, and Cobalt for first, second, and third, respectfully. Hello, Brian. Hello, Just a Guy. Hello, Cobalt. Hello, Luna D. Hope that everybody's having a good day today so far. Ugh. Wow. I need to get my subathon stuff ready. So I'm gonna be that monster who actually like works on things during stream. So this is the lives you guys are just gonna have to deal with right now, where I'm like, all right. Don't tell me insomnia flared up again. Kinda, Brian. Kinda. I slept very poorly earlier. And then tried to take another nap, and that nap didn't seem to do a whole lot. And yeah, so now I'm in cranky chibi mode, and I have my ginger ale. I wish that I had Canada Dry right now. Oh my god, my life would be so much better with Canada Dry. Oh, oh, it'd be so amazing. I'd be here, it would be here, and then it would be in my face for me to drink, and I would be happy. But instead, we're going to try to be productive today to the best of our abilities, because sometimes you just gotta suck it up and be productive. You know what I mean? So this is our old version. I want to kind of follow this version to some degree, but I want to make some changes. I'm going to have to figure out those changes to begin with, but for the most part, the way that I think I'm going to do it is, like I said, I'm going to do a point-based system, which means I'll need to do a little bit of mathematical crunching, because I want to make sure that the points make sense in comparison to the... Oh, I don't even have a mouse on there. Are you going to work for me? Why are you not capturing the mouse? Oh, you are. The mouse is just really tiny. This works better. I'm trying to do a couple of things in my head at the moment, because I haven't gotten a chance to yet, because I slept through my alarm. So I woke up about 10 minutes before stream, which is why I'm so incredibly late. Because shame. Shame. Insert the bell ringing and the me walking through the streets. Shame. 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 And I'm like, I know. You don't have to tell me. But it's probably important that you do. I'm out here like... And also... Just having a time. I can't stand this up. That's fine, Lunity. I'm gonna keep using it. Oh. When I read I can't stand something, it's always a negative connotation. Like, I can't stand this, as in, like, I want to not be here anymore. Okay. So we need to figure out how to transfer this to this. Like this. No, the opposite, Brian. It's strangulation. Have you never... Oh, yeah, cuteness aggression is definitely a... How to say... A response. I have that sometimes with certain animals, where it's just like, you're so cute, I just want to... Violence. On the plus side, I had time to fold my whitewash while you were getting ready for stream. Heck yeah, Brian. Though sometimes having a stream while doing the laundry can be like a wonderful thing, because you just have that noise in the background, you know what I mean? You get to listen to somebody ramble. And just be like, yeah, what they said. Haha. Fold 15th t-shirt. Put aside. I know that you said white specifically, but I'm just saying from the perspective of laundry in general. Okay, so... Yes, Lunity. Oh, I see. I get what's happening. Okay, so let's see. Okay. Because I kind of want to give a nod to the follower count, too, because people have been really kind to be following. But then I realize that if I do that, the way that somebody else did it recently is for every follower, there's a minute start. Like, that was their general approach to things. And I'm like, oh, that's pretty good. Well, how much is that for 465 followers? And I'm like, all right, let's divide that really quickly. Oh, it's 7 3/4 of an hour. Seven, not, no, I did say 7. Okay, good. So it's like, oh, so the first day would basically be covered by this, which is fine. It's just like, well, then there's going to be an awkwardness in the sense of like, how do I incentivize the next 2 days? Potentially. Assuming we even get those days. Because there's a chance people aren't interested, and that's totally fine. Of course, that's how it be. But how does do is the question. Maybe this wasn't the thing I should have done on stream. Maybe this is sort of just a bit... Yeah, you know. You know what's up. And yes, I'll get to that stretch and the hydrate in a second, Lunity. I need to think about this. I need to ponder my things and... figure out... It's mostly going to be the point system at that point. Because at that point, we have about 16.25 hours of... I was just trying to... I'm sorry, Cobalt. That's not how this system works. 2 at once? We had outward twitch and psychological flagging. Come on, Lunity, you can do both, I believe. Get the other one. Bonk him. Oh, so there you go, Cobalt. We got best viewers. I don't see the other one. Oh, really weird. Well. Wait, are they trying to do that now? Are they trying to simultaneously strike so that one of them potentially gets through for longer? Why, thank you, Cobalt. That's why we banned them, because we already have the best viewers. They're just like, get the best viewers here, and it's like, have them already pass. Bye. Into the void. Alright, we're gonna reach for the skies. Oh, we're gonna lean to the right. Lean to the left. And back. Subtitles, why are you having such a hard time? And we're gonna shake out our wrists, and I just realized that I don't have my music playing this whole time. I have it on the other screen. Very nice, just a guy. With that 3-watch streak. Hype, hype. Right, so if we do that... We take 16.75 and we multiply it by 60. Oh, actually that would be roughly 1,000 points. And hello, Artificer, how are you? Which means we'll probably... Because we made it to that much last time. Somehow we made it to the 400, but didn't? I don't know. Don't question it too much. There will be a bit of silence every now and then as I sit here and ponder my things. Alright, might have the flu starting. My vocal cords are a little strained from singing yesterday. No! Don't you dare, Artificer. Shaking my finger aggressively at you. Don't you do it. Or I guess shaking my finger aggressively at your body. Just like, come on, immune system. Don't you let that happen. Come on now. Don't you do it. Oh god, we're data crunching. But I'm really bad at math. Oh, wait a second. It's 16.2, hold on. 16.25 times 60. Okay, there we go. So it's actually less. Okay, so we'll still aim for the 1,000 points, but I think we're gonna boost subs, but to 3 points. Because I think that will help a lot in terms of both people trying to get to the higher numbers and all those lovely situations. But then we got to figure out how we want to distribute the points. And also remember all the different things that we can do, because there's many ideas. Alright, I'm gonna move this over to the side for just ease of me. Put that right there so that if I click here, it'll still be there. Oh, it will still be there. Perfect. Okay. Then we're just gonna start by doing something. Let's just grab a random color here, slightly peachier orange. We'll go to that one, we'll go to 15, and we'll just start kind of figuring out the point system. That's a little bit too large in terms of text. Let's reduce you to like 9. Okay, yeah. And now we got to figure out our point system. Do we start with 10 again? Or do we start with 1? Or do we start with 5? Do we start with other things? I don't know which one is the right choice. I think we're going to start with 5. 5. Then we'll do 10, 20. How many options do we have again? Because we have a couple from here that I want to steal. what I should do is go to this one real quick and actually write down all the stuff. That I want to have on here. I think that's basically... I think that's basically all the ones that I want. I know that this is happening on the other screen and I apologize, but I need it for reference. So we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 21. Now, obviously, we don't need all of them. And 20 is a nice round number, so we might just stick to 20. And then we gotta rethink about our numbers here. I don't mind the idea of going to 60. And then going to 80, then 100, and we'll go to 120. Yeah, but if we want to get to 1,000, hold on, how many do we have here right now? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Okay, so we still have lots of room to work here. Yeah, we'll ramp them up a little bit. So we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 350. So that's 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. We are just gonna do it like this, and we'll just stuff an extra one there if we need to, assuming that all of them make sense, of course. But for now, we're just gonna do it that way. I think that's a relatively reasonable bump. What was I doing it there? Okay, that was just a space. Do I need to do the space? No. But also, yes, I do. How could you possibly think otherwise? And this is not a song, it's a sandwich. It's really just a hoagie in disguise. Okay, well, we already know the scary very last one, which is cat socks worn pics on posted on Discord. That's obviously the last one because we don't want people to get there for my sanity's sakes, you know? I think that's probably the better option. Just put that nice and at the bottom. Actually, that makes sense that the other one would be 24-hour stream in the future. Actually, no, because I don't know how to set up that cooking stream. So just for my own sanity, we'll keep it nice and far above all the riffraff, as they say. Obviously, the very first two redeems, which are very close to each other. Chat decides tweet. And every 50 hereafter. Oh, yeah. It would just be silly to just be like, you made it to 5. You guys get to choose 1 tweet. It's like, what? No, that's ridiculous. Hold on, I need to make sure that I'm keeping myself in check here on the other monitor. You have to say a curse word. How could you, Dorn? Don't you know I'm say so? I don't think say so's actually ever been part of my tags. The hard F. Frick. Immediately chat or stream gets banned. How are you, by the way, Dorn? I hope that you're doing well. We'll have the workout redeemed somewhere around 200 for now. Well, I already can't spell twice. Work. Something need doing? I'm sorry to hear that, Dorn. Oh, that one's gonna probably kill me. Boom. In the meantime, also, I hope that that's readable for you guys. It looks like on stream, for the most part, it's pretty readable. I might want to put that, the thingy on the behind it, so that's a little bit easier to read, but... Well, adds TTS. We'll do that at 100. I figured that would be more fun rather than just a one-off. There's just like a, oh, it's time to make the boy suffer. And I'll be like, I'm suffering. For this one, oh wait, I'm not doing the important thing, which is scratching these out. Hello, liar. How are you? Let me scratch this out. Boop. Items on throne. I'm good. I just finished with work. Did you elbow drop work like an absolute champion? I'm gonna just assume yes. That's where I'm at. Liar finished work and then was like, clap, drop, the whole building exploded, and she just walked away with sunglasses on. Kinda, I got lots of hours just despite being mostly relaxed, so that's good. Hell yeah. We love to hear it. Hold on, here we go. Chat decides tier list. And every 200 after. Because again, just doing that once feels wrong, you know? Like, congratulations, you guys have a tier list. I'd have to find the tier list, but, you know. People seem to enjoy Scuff, so. Me having a situation of like, I don't actually know where it is. Hey, you darn thing. Work with me here. Chat decides. New stream deck sound. You don't do rage games. Rage games? I need an example. Will, you should play I Wanna Be the Guy. I'm already afraid of what you're saying. Actually, you shouldn't, but you should. Like, getting over it. Oh, to hell with getting over it. I've never played it and I never will. Hold on. I Wanna Be the Guy? I Wanna Be the Guy, the movie, the game? Is unusually difficult platform elements, unorthodox level design, and uses sound effects, characters, and music from other games. Oh God. No. Please. I like my sanity. What little I have of it. Liar, you just want me to express, like, verbal harm. Like, and, and this is dumb. And hello, not the big boss. How are you? Liar just wants to see me suffer. That's the sitch here. That's what I'm taking away from this. Did you even sleep despite your name? I passed out for a few hours. I slept through my alarm, which is why I'm actually late to my own stream, embarrassingly. Well, no, sorry. Sleeping through my alarm is not quite correct. It's more, I woke up to the alarm, hit snooze, and then a while later woke up and was like, I don't think I hit snooze. I think I hit end. And then I checked and it was like an hour later and it was like, oh. Oh, whoops, whoopsie. Chant chooses one word to be banned for an hour. This'll be a brutal one, methinks. That you have to say for an hour? Okay. Oh god. I meant to say, oh god. To be banned / required. For an hour. There you go. I think, Girl DM did that. She has a redeem like that, but she has to say nyan at the end of everything. Because it's her nyan redeem. So every sentence she has to finish with nyan. I did that during my charity stream. Ah. Balloona D, did you put a little red orb on your head as well so that you could be a true Moogle? The name escaped me for a second. What would Will's version of Pico? I don't know what Pico is. Or Peko? Listen, I didn't choose Kupo. How could I have prepared? But I'm saying you could have stuffed the one on your head with just a little image. Just, there it is. Kupo. Has a thing where she says, Pekka. After every sentence, similar to what you said. Ah! Or like, what's her name who says Daya? At the end of a lot of stuff. I mean, she doesn't do it after every sentence, but it's pretty common for her to say Daya. How do you make something float over your character? If you use VC face, which I don't remember if you do or not, you can technically just slap a prop on your head. Pika me / Hanya. That's right. When everybody was just like, that's just Pika me. Everybody could hear it immediately. The moment that the first Daya was said, it was just like, there it is. That would be on the avatar, not floating. If you take a little orb and then make a single line down it in an art program and then stick it on your head. Boom. It's technically floating. To some degree. Kinda. Her voice is very distinct. Oh, for sure, but it was one of those like, am I just crazy? Am I just hearing things? Had the time to do midstream? I don't know. I've made little art things before in the middle of stream. Just really quick, just like, hey, everybody, we'll be right back. Quick ad break, come back, boom! Oh yeah, that's how I made... Where's that prop? That's how I made this hat really quickly, because I already had the hat prop. So I just wrote text on it. I'm doing crimes. The only problem is getting it into a spot where it's not attached to the wiggly hairs. There we go. I trained up skills in various arts. All completely doable still, Artificer. It's never too late to learn art. Not that I'm particularly good at it, but I will get things blocked in my brain fairly quickly and be like, oh, I need to do it roughly like this. Like, all of my stuff is very slapdash. This hat, that's slapdash. But sometimes, as long as you have slapdash, you can do a lot. All right, we're gonna put this one. What was it? Chat decides profile pic for a week. Twitter/Discord. The best time to start practicing is 10 years ago. The second best time is now. Absolutely. Why do you think one of my really hype things, I think I'm going to put it here, is Avatar teaches me coding stream. Even though Liar's going to yell at me for this one. Liar's like, what about me, Will? It's like, look, Liar. You still frighten me, even though I appreciate the frick out of you. I mean, don't forget, we were just talking about how you end your job by elbow dropping the building, setting it on fire, and then... I don't know, Cobalt, do you want to teach me coding? Can you? Because I want to learn Godot. So if you know Godot... then maybe in the future I will steal that idea. But if you don't, I think I'm pretty nice when I'm in teaching mode. I want to believe you are too, Liar. It's not even an afraid of you, it's an afraid of you, the concept of a stranger and social anxiety. Guess I need to learn Godot. I just want Cobalt to learn Godot so that he can start making video games. This is all just a secret plan to teach him to make... to learn Godot so that he can make video games. Although Liar would argue, if I were to hazard a guess, just learn Game Maker. But I want to learn Godot, because I'm unreasonable and have lofty shenanigans. I mean, that's reasonable. I would like to get back into game dev. Yeah, since he already knows how to program. Oh yeah, that's the reasoning. It's not that Godot is difficult, is that Godot is more advanced. My bad, Liar. It's coming back to me. I'm remembering. I took the concepts of a previous conversation and missed a vital piece amongst the conversation, which was knowledge level. Knowledge. Liar out here like hanging out in my garage with my Lamborghini. But you know what I like more than my Lamborghini? Knowledge. I'm sorry, Liar. I'm sorry that I compared you to... What was his name again? Something Lopez? I don't remember the first part. Yes. Go on, then. Go on, you silly ambulance. Well, Godot is difficult and annoying at times, but since he already knows programming a lot, it's a lot easier to learn. But for new people trying to learn Godot's weirdness while also learning the core concepts of coding makes things difficult. Liar, I don't think you understand how stubborn I can be when it comes to these things. Though I acknowledge that what you're saying is correct. When I want something, I tend to just go... I just jump in head first. Just like, what? Learning? Yeah, let's go. This doesn't make sense. Google. This doesn't make sense. Google. All right, I'm getting some semblance of a concept. as to how this works. But as long as you stick with it, you'll be fine eventually. Yeah, then you go to a different program and you're like, how does this work? I'm only fluent in Godot. I swear, it keeps writing Godot, and then it gives up, and then it does it. I said Godot, and then it wrote Google, but now it's writing Godot because it knows what I'm talking about. Suddenly. Subtitles secretly AI confirmed. Staring at it angrily. Excuse me. Once you know the core concept of code, it gets easier to move between languages and... Well, for sure, but I like the idea of... So there's this concept that I learned about a while ago, and I don't know if it's 100% true or not, because, you know, like, human people are not rigid enough to fit into those nice boxes, but there's, like, knowing people and understanding people. And I know that I'm a knowing person. That is something that I am stronger at. I am stronger at getting information and working with that information, but not extrapolating that information. Whereas understanding people will take in information. They'll be a bit slower to learn it, but they'll extrapolate it. So for me, it would be just like, well, I know how Godot works. And then if I went into a different program, I'd be like, uh-oh, everything is new. Whereas an understanding person would be like, yeah, I know how the coding works in Godot, so I could transfer that over after a little bit of work. Whereas I would just be like, deer in headlights, just, oh. Oh wait, hold on, I have a face for this. Oh my God, my mouth. I can't talk anymore in case my teeth go and leave my freaking face. Oh my God, I look so sad. Sorry, I just want to know what all these did. Haha. Alright, we're back to doing work. I'm sorry. But still, I appreciate the offer, Liar, and one day I may actually take you up on that. But right now, all that I can think about is two things. Three things. One, Satisfactory. Two, making sure that Subathon is ready for Subathon. 3, that Forever Winter is out today, and I haven't even looked at it yet because I'm afraid that it's not going to be good. That it's going to have mixed reviews. I don't want that. I want to believe that Forever Winter is going to start with a strong reception and will hold that strong reception. That's what I want. I need that right now in my entire state, and that's a meme face. Kobold, are you saying that if I ever were to make a thumbnail, I would need to go... Oh, wait, and frickin' Frostpunk is out, too. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna do a scary thing, and I'm gonna go... No, it's mixed! Ah! Why is it mixed? Well, looks like it's a hot mess at the moment. I'm glad that I haven't purchased it yet. Actually, now that I think about it. Yes, I'm being this guy. I'm being super distractible. Like, I'm sorry, chat. I'm sorry. You don't even know what I'm doing, but I'm sorry. I'm sorry. There we go. I just needed to ramble to one person. This is why I shouldn't have opened it. I should have just not thought about it. Never should have let that thought cross my mind. All right, we'll do for 300. Haya decides a new outfit for model. We did it last year. Everyone seemed to enjoy it a lot. So we're going to do it again this year. I already asked Haya. She is completely down for it. So it's going to be exciting to see what weird new outfit I'm going to wear. For those who don't remember, last year we got... Where is that outfit? Last year we got... Oh god, why is it like this? Hold on. Boop, there. Last year we got this. So, you know, look forward to the madness that might happen this year. Sorry, I enjoy the head. I enjoy the ear. My goodness. But now we go back to the chibi being incorrectly positioned. Don't know why the chibi is always like rotated incorrectly. It's very strange. There we go. Wah, 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 wah. Yeah, that works. Perfect. Speaking of chibis, Cobalt. Where are they, Cobalt? Where's the versions of you, Cobalt? They'll happen eventually, probably. They're never gonna happen. Versions. Yeah, I gave Cobalt the chibi model months ago. And he was like, oh yeah, I'll make those. It's been months. With no signs of change. We worry and are sad. Oh yeah, there was the post-it thing. Chat chooses post-it drawing. And every 50. Phone is dying. A likely excuse, but also good luck, be brave, Cobalt. Thank you for the lurk. I apologize for the but I just suddenly remembered. Oh, I thought that would be more incentive than goal. Oh my god, you're right. Oh, I forgot about the incentives. You can't see it, but my face is on the desk right now. Will, you could just YOLO it like I did. No, your stuff makes sense. I also am a very aggressive planner because I need to, because otherwise my ADHD will consume me. Well, now we have a problem. Now we have a problem because we're running out of running out of incentives here not incentives, goals all of a sudden because of that little situation. Now I don't know what to do. ASMR for an hour. Oh God, I don't want to subject people to that. People don't like ASMR. A fair number of people anyway. And I wouldn't do that to them. That would be cruel. I did like Chibi voice until next goal. Oh goodness, and there's the ASMR redeem. Alright. Alright. Where's that button? There it is. Let me grab this then here, Fern. Let me grab that stopwatch. Let me do one thing real fast. There we go. Ban anyone who hates chocolate thunder. Alright, ASMR in 3, 2, 1. So we're gonna get a little bit closer to the microphone, which hopefully is not gonna... Yep, that was definitely being heard by people. Now we're in this wonderful situation again where I need to think again about how to approach this. What can I do here? We still have a couple that we haven't put in yet, but oh, there's one that we can fit in there though, which I think we will end up doing. Chat makes a redeem for the rest of Subathon. Assuming I spelled it correctly. I did not. So I don't know why it's so insanely laggy. It's very irritating though. Let's see though. We have that, we have that. We still have a couple of things that we can stick in here. Let's make this one. Hello, Scotty. How are you? We'll do that. Didn't mean to hit that button. I'm good. I'm glad to hear that. We appreciate it when people are doing the good. Chat decides dance music video. Oh wait, it'd be music video dance, wouldn't it? There we go. So we have those. We're still off by a couple, but we're making progress. And that's what's important here. I don't know if I'm talking quietly enough for ASMR. I don't know. I'm barely focused on it besides just trying to talk kind of quietly. But this is Chocolate Thunder over and out. Ba-doom, ba-doom. ASMR completed. I'm going to do a tiny little snooze there so that I can get this little part done. No spoopy game. No, I don't do spoopy games. You know this. Remember, I beat Dead Space. I cannot wink hard enough with that statement. Oh my god, so much hills. You can do it, not the big boss. Crush those hills. They mean nothing. Why did I pick this route? Because this route is the one that you were made for. This is the one that you're gonna go in and be like... Careful with winking, I swear I'm going to reach the and crush your frickin' adorable head. Now we're doubling. We're double the winking. One might even say we're blinking. Thank you, liar. You're just bad because I'm so funny. Haha. Oh, you monster. You monster. Alright, fine. Oh, God, it's worse. Oh, it's worse. Ah. Go on, jumping jacks at 2, why don't ya? Fine. I'm gonna rush through these before the ads show up. Because we have pre-rolls in 1:30. So I'm gonna get them all done within 1:30. You guys will see. Alright. Hup, 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 hup. Squats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Jumping jacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right. Go, 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 go. Oh, I don't have my mat out. All right. Bicycle crunches. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And push-ups really quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh crap, this is where I slow down. Oh, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, hell. Oh, pre-rolls. Quick ad break. Be back ASAP. BRB. Oh. Okay, I think ads are done. I still haven't recovered fully. I died. I died. Oh. But I'm back. I died, but I'm back. I'm gonna put those there. We're gonna move this a little further to the side. We're gonna add a new thing. No, it's a completely new thing. Incentives. Let's say at 5. Post-it doodle. At 10. What was the thing I just deleted? Ah, heck. Oh no. At 15, it'll be tier list choice. And I want a 10 as well, but I don't know what a 10 would be. Oh. Oh, that hurt. Why did I do that? And my lungs hurt. God, have you guys ever done... I suspect that not the big boss has done this before, but have you guys ever done those exercises where it's like, here are the exercises. You do them until... You do one until you can't do it anymore. Then you immediately move on to the next one. You go until you can't do it anymore. You move on to the next one. You go into... And you do that whole list. Till the end, you're just this... like panting, sweaty, barely able to not throw up mess that's kind of a mixture of sitting and laying. Desperately clinging to the water bottle nearby in order to hope that you can make it through. Yeah, supersets. Oh my god. Yeah, I did that when I was still fit. I used to do that once a month with a buddy of mine. Oh my god, that was so brutal. I do. Oh my god, not the big boss. You absolute champion. I'm trying to remember what our workouts were. I don't really remember, but they were a lot of them. They were a mixture of, they were like full body stuff. So like, what were they? They weren't deadlifts. They were like the squat down, grab your weight, pull it up with your back, and then at the end, lift with your legs, and then you bring your arm up and bring the weight to as high as you can extend your arm upwards, and then you bring it back down and you do that one side, other side, one side, other side until you can't do them anymore. Ugh. I just know that was our first one because it was always like, oh God. And then you'd just be dead, but it's like, no, now you got to do the next thing. And then you got to do the next thing. And then you got to do the next thing. And it's like, I think it was like 7 or 8 workouts. Where in the end, you're just like, I'm going to lay here. And I'm going to die. And that will be the rest of my day. And then one of the freaking, like, gym people is just like, you can't lay on the floor. And it's like, oh, just give me 3 minutes. I'll get up in 3 minutes. And then I'll die again. Somewhere else. Ugh. Alright, in the meantime, I think what we're going to do is we're going to just bonk this one and bonk this one. I am going to look back to this one and try to remember. Oh, we can do workout incentives though. Oh, but you nerds would definitely add more to it with doing your own workouts. So we're not going to do that. My rule is go easy to mid until Thursday. And then you go hard on Friday. And then weekends are recovery. You're a champion and I don't know how you do it. I don't like working out. That's why I have the redeems that force me to work out. Because I am very aware of my inability to keep to it, as it were. I'm going to start by saving this. Then I'm going to go over here again and take a little look around. Can't say like for an hour. Chat decides an item to put. I would say why, but it's very sappy. It's because you are determined to be the best that you can be. And you can totally say if you want to, not the big boss. I would do not feel pressured to share. It is completely up to you. I need at least one more here. Promised my wife I'd outlive her because she doesn't want to fall in love with someone else. That's a wonderful reason, not the big boss. That's genuinely a really great reason. I approve. That's very lovely. So you're like, fine, I'll stay in incredible shape. Just for you, hun. And she lives. Literally just like, yeah, this really heartfelt reason. And also she likes to grab my butt. SMH my head. Ruined it. Ruined it. All ruined. It's a very good reason, though, not the big boss. I approve of that. I realized I never had any incentives last time, so that's a situation. Ooh, I know what to put here. Chat decides next game purchase under, we'll say under $50. And we'll have to play that on stream. I think that might be a fun one. Oh, excuse me. Then I want one more here at least, and I want this one. Unless I think this is the better way to do it. Turn this into 400. Yeah. It gets our thing there. Here's an incentive. A lot of Canadians have diabetes. True. It was actually really funny. So, really funny. Might not be super funny, but very related to that. What is it? At one point, you know, my parents are getting older, so they have like yearly check-ins with, you know, like with our doctor. And there was kind of like a diabetes scare for my dad. They were like, oh, like you don't have it, but you're like getting into that threshold where you might like develop it. And so my mom basically just, when they got home, my mom's just like, all right, so we're not having candy, you know, at this time of the day like we usually do. And my dad's like, okay. And then they go back a couple months later and they're just like, nothing, you're good. Like they just cut like one sugar thing a day out of their like routine, and everything just got better. Because we're a snacky family. We like our snacks. It's a very European thing, right? Like, when you have coffee, you have either some cookies, or you have cake, or like something along those lines to go with it. And like that stuff you can like do in relative moderation, right? Like if you, instead of having 3 cookies, you have 1, you know, or 1.5, maybe even 2. Like you can cut down your little portions here and there relatively easily. I just don't, because I'm really, really bad at impulse control. Stroopwafel. Oh my god. Oh, Suyo. Oh, Suyo, you make me laugh so much. Do you still have your sour keys? I have 2 sour keys left. 2. I have literally just not touched them. And it's just, I just see the bag and I'm like, oh, no. No, no, no. We do that later. I don't know when later is, but it's going to be a rough time for my system, because when I finish those 2 sour keys, I'm also going to finish all the sour sugar in that bag in one moment. So I'm going to have a day that day. No problem at all, Brian. You have yourself a good night. Did you finish this Sour Patch Kids? I haven't. There's probably about 2 dozen in there still. Every now and then I go over, like once every like 2 or 3 days, I go over and I have like 1 or 2 of them. And then I'm like, all right, we're not touching those again for a little while. I'm using candy to develop an impulse control. It took many years, but we're getting there. We're getting our impulse control. Are sour keys a Canadian thing? I've never heard of them before. I think they're a Canadian thing, but they do exist in other places. They just have different names. And I don't know what they're called in other places. But they're tasty. Would recommend, Liar. If you like sour stuff, they're wonderful. Yeah, sour gummies, basically. I love them. Yum, 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 yum. I ate some, they're basically the same as but a different shape. Yeah, they're shaped kind of like non-serrated keys. They have kind of, they kind of look like a, what are they called again? An onk? Like it's like a, how to say it, like a rod with kind of like a semi-X shape, and then at the top it's a circle. But they're technically called sour keys. And who the heck was it? Yeah, but they're not as soft as sour worms. They're a bit chewier. I think it was Geekbot that bought them for me, because Geekbot is a bum who buys things for people. And I did a hand cam stream of me opening them. And then I'm pretty sure I ate about 15 of them on stream, because I just kind of kept taking one out of the bag and going, yum, 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 yum. See? Avatar gets it. Hello, Avatar. Avatar, is your redeem in a good location? I think it's in a pretty good location, but you know, I'm biased. Classic cars. Boop-a-doo. And yes, it's coated in like a sour sugar. Yum, 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 yum. Eat forever. Die of diabetes. Am I worth so little? Sir, you are at the quarter-way mark, alright? And have a good lurk, Lunity. You are at the quarter-way to 1,000 mark. I think you're in a pretty good spot. You're also there because I really want it to happen. Ha. No, why? Have a good lurk. Oh yeah, the new mod is in. The mods are tapping. Lol, Avatar. Lol, it's your turn to do some mod work. We already got struck by 2 bots at the same time earlier, Avatar. I hope you're ready. They're coming in waves right now. Now I still need to think of one incentive, and then I got to figure out the point system. But the point system is relatively easy, and I know roughly how it's going to go. Basically, a point is a minute. And we're going to go up to 24 hours in total, stretching out 8 hours per stream. That part's relatively easy. But I gotta figure out the 10 incentive. Why do I need the 10 incentive, you might ask? Because I do. But I just don't know what to put there. Something between a post-it doodle, which is all gonna go beside Benji Boy right there. So we're gonna have to get that figured out because that thing is just gonna get covered in post-it notes. I'll probably just make a file, like an art file, and I'll just have all the and I'll just put it there. So we just save over that file over and over again in order to make sure that it's just constantly filling up that spot. It'll be so easy. All right. Okay, I'm gonna be mean. I'm gonna do it like this because otherwise we're probably gonna have a lot of tier lists, and I can only do so many tier lists, you know? It's gonna eat so much time otherwise. It'd be like, does anybody have a tier list for Digimon? Does anybody have a tier list for freaking Dunkin' Donuts? The donuts specifically, not the coffee. Does anybody have know where I can find the tier list for diseases so that we can tier list them? Does anybody have one of those? I know this is a long shot, but does anybody know where I can find a tier list of different types of bread? It's just gonna be that, and me just being like, there's no way I'm gonna find this. This doesn't exist. I know it doesn't exist. It's impossible. Some chocolate cream-filled donuts. Ooh. I love the, like, Boston cream-esque donuts. Ooh, like the Oreo version of a Boston cream, where it's an Oreo like crumble top and the inside is like a crushed up Oreo filling. So good. Oh god. There was this place where I used to work back in the day. And I've told this story before, so I apologize for reiterating it. But it was a vegan donut place. And I was like, I mean, I'll give it a try, but like, you know, you immediately start thinking about just like, you know, like the stereotypes of vegan food, you know, like it's not going to be very good, blah, 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 blah. And I go in there and I get a cookies and cream. Yeah, I get a cookies and cream filled donut, not the Big Boss. Oh my god. It was so good, but it was so heavy. Like, I don't know what they put into those donuts, but at the end it felt like I had like a sugar brick in my stomach in like a happy way. You know, like that like post eating a bunch of like pastry / like sugary treats where you go into that like I don't know how to describe it. That like energyless state where you're just kind of like laying there just going, oh no. Did you get it in Ottawa? No, I did not know Ottawa would have those. I can't say the place that I got it from because that place doesn't have a lot of studios, you know, so a little bit too easy to connect things. But it's a fair bit from Ottawa, unfortunately. But if there is a version of them in Ottawa, would recommend. Ooh, that was one heck of a donut. I remember once, Best Bud and I were gonna go hang out. So we got a dozen of them. So we got like a bunch of little things here and there. We got like the Oreo, or the cookies and cream one. We got a Boston cream version. We got a bunch of these other ones. And we were like, oh yeah, we're gonna like eat all these in a sit down. We made it through like half the box and both of us were like, oh, why did we do that? Oh. Susie Q noted. Actually, hold on. I'm gonna do a thing where I'm gonna quickly Google a Susie Q. Ooh. Hold on, let me look here. Oh, those look really good. Ooh. That looks delicious, my dude. Oh my god. Oh my god. I need to stop looking at that because I'm getting like, I'm thinking like Homer Simpson where he has the magazine. What was it? It's like Pie Time. And then he like opens the centerfold. You can't see it, but he's like, oh yeah, they're showing the filling this time. Can they do that? You know, like that's how I feel about it right now, where it's just like I'm looking at them and I'm like, oh god, look at that one. Oh god, I think I'm cheating on my actual food right now by looking at this. Like I glance over at my kitchen and the fridge door is open and all of the stuff in there is just looking at me with sad eyes. And I'm like, it's not what it looks like. I can explain. It's not mine. I'm holding it for a friend. Oh, crap. All right. Now, one more incentive. And then we need to put the other stuff down. But we're almost done. And I didn't think I'd get it done this early. I am shocked. Shocked. Well, not that shocked. The incentive for 10. What could it be? Sorry, I'm just bobbing along to the music too, because I do enjoy the music a heck ton. I'm just reading real quickly, being like, all right, what can we do here that works? What can we do here that adds to this situation? Because I don't just want to go from 5 to 20. But I would like to keep the tier list at 20. Because I do want to do the tier list, but I also don't want to, you know, have most of my, how to say, I don't want to have most of them to do the thing. Bike ride done, time to hydrate. Good luck, be brave, drink all the water, but not too fast, because you might get sick. Yeah, I don't want to have all of the subathon just be me doing the thingies. You know the thingies. You know. You know. The tier lists. There we go. I got back to the word eventually. I made it eventually. Hold on, I'm just doing a little scan around to try and think. This is such a little adventure that I'm never really good at. Oh, how about... Oh, you also like to reward? How about 10 be a doodle? We have the posted doodle. Like what? One is a little like a crappy little posted doodle. 10 is like a decent doodle. That kind of an idea, Lunity? Oh, wait, what about... I don't know if that's amazing, but suddenly there's this idea that to the bottom left over there, or yeah, bottom left for me, yeah, bottom left for you guys technically too, that little area space, this area. That's where we can put all the little doodles. But for 10, we could have an area that's dedicated to, like, you know, like the 10 club. So anybody who donates 10 points worth of things gets, like, an extra name, gets their name put somewhere on, like, the, how to say it, the, like, the champion board, if you will. We could put it all along the left side. Like a wall of shame, but it's a wall of fame. Or a wall of people who were silly enough to donate to this silly boy. I think we're gonna do that. Name on wall. I think that's how we'll do it. For now, subject to change. I might wake up tomorrow and be like, it's all wrong. We have to do it differently. Everything I've done is a lie. All right, there we go. Tentatively. This is our current setup. I need to clean it up to make it look more like this because this is a lot nicer looking. Should be Switch supposed to know, maybe. I was kind of thinking the same thing, honestly, Lunady. I think these two... should be like that. And then, also, that would mean that this area can get the names so that the names are nicely displayed. We can have just a cluster of names there. And then the doodles can go along the outside of the screen. I think that'll be fun. Just like cover the edges of the area in doodles. I think that'll be a good time. I think that'll be fun. And again, this is a fun little learning situation too, right? Where we're trying. This is our second subathon, so we're trying new things. We're seeing if things work. We're seeing if things don't work. If they do work, great. We try to keep them for the next time. If they don't work, then we scrap them or change them. We play around with them a little bit. How many to have it posted on your face? The problem is I need to keep track of those. All right. All right. For a stupidly large amount. For 40 points. Name on face. Post it. But that's the problem. I'm going to be changing models from time to time, right, Lunady? That's my big issue is I'm going to be switching models, and it would be like, all right, let's get to the part where I have to, you know, ba-dum, 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 put them all back again. Also, I apologize for doing this like so much earlier than I normally do, but I need to step away for a quick moment, so we're just going to do ads earlier than usual. Again, I apologize that I'm doing it this way, but we are going to take a tiny little break if you guys can and are able to. I hope that you get up and stretch. Grab yourself something to eat, grab yourself something to drink. Make sure you guys are taking care of yourselves. I'll be back ASAP. BRB, I'm sorry. I apologize. Something crept up on me for a second and I was like, oh, I need to step away right now. And then I did. But that was not to the benefit of anybody here, and I apologize. Thank you, Not the Big Boss. I hope you are well hydrated. All right, we're going to take these. We're going to increase them. Oh, we only need to increase them by 1 by the look of it, because otherwise it's going to get real cluttered. I took a shower. You slurped all the water in the shower. You just went, and now it's all gone. A bold strategy, I must say. I don't know why I'm like this either. Don't worry, I question it too. So we're gonna have you right here. We're gonna do a shrimp, and then a shrimp, and then over here we have our points. And like I said, we're gonna do very similar to this. Over here, it's gonna be 100 bits. It's 1 point. 1 sub is 3 points. And $1 is 1 point. And then below that, we're making it that 1 point equals 1 minute added. Don't worry, I stopped a while ago. Good. Don't you overhydrate yourself, mister. Don't want your red blood cells to slowly dissolve in your blood due to a lack of salt and electrolytes. I'm pretty sure that's what happens, right? There's not enough salt so the membranes start to dissolve. Or start to thin, I think is what technically is what happens. Regardless, this is a super unimportant topic, and I apologize for even bringing it up. Yeah, Lunadia, you know how people who do like heavy sports, there's like stories about them like getting like lightheaded and like passing out after drinking a bunch of water. That's what happens. All the salt leaves their bloodstream because it's sweat out, and they only replace it with water, so their blood becomes more and more water. And the membranes of your red blood cells need a certain amount of salt level or electrolyte level in order to stay firm. So what happens is they start to thin and they can't carry as much oxygen. That's why people sometimes collapse, because their muscles are just, their muscles and their brain are not getting enough oxygen because they're just, their blood cells can't hold the air as easily. That's why you need to have a little bit of electrolytes. But specifically when you're sweating profusely and drinking a lot of water. Like, this is something that you need to have like one of those like perfect conditions to make happen. At least from what I remember. I'm pretty sure this is the science behind it, but I might be fumbling it a little bit, but still, it's important to make sure that you're having a little bit of electrolytes when you're also sweating a lot. So otherwise you might get dizzy. Yeah, that's no good. Though that could also be, excuse me, that could also be coming from just the fatigue of exercise. So it's a multitude of factors. Yay! When something isn't very simple. Yay! Really? It's darker. Okay. Alright, we're gonna do Go to the very bottom here. Oh, and if it turns out I'm wrong, I never said that. Was never mentioned, and anybody who says otherwise is lying. Oh, that doesn't work at all, does it? Ugh. I think my autocorrect is cleaning my language. Autocorrect is just like, no, 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 no. Waggles its finger at you. No, no, no. We don't talk like that. Oh, forever winter, stop taunting me. Trying to figure out how to do this so that it's not, because right now I have it nicely separated, but there's not as much information here. Some of the ones are just too long and I don't know how to shorten them is the issue. And I don't want to like drop them down. You know, I don't want to do like this. Because that can get a little bit difficult to read after a while. Maybe it works better than I think it does. Hold on. Let's give this the old college try here. We'll have to change the color of it. Or alternatively, we just do the simplification of... That almost hurts to look at. Ugh. How did I do it last time? With a much softer color. Let's do a softer color. Pretty easy to read, I think. I think we can do it. We can work with this. Which means we'll have to do that with the others as well. Hold on, we need to do all the extra things first. How did I do it last time? Yeah. We're going to start by actually reducing it back to the original size that it was at. Putting it there. A little bit more to the center. Delete this. Do this to all the others. then we go here, do the thingies again. There we got that. Now the offset I'll actually allow, though I don't particularly always like the offset. We're letting the offset happen. We're going to let that be a thing. We're going to be okay with it. It's all going to be fine. And then we need to make, yeah, the actual things above them, which we're going to do on a completely separate layer. But that's not what I thought it was going to be. So there's goals. What did I call this again? Oh, points added. There. That one's too thin. There we go. And then we need to add text into them specifically. So this would be goals. Not that one, this one. Do the same thing. We put the dark background or the dark around thing. Actually, if we make this one just a little bit more colorful. Yeah, draws the eye a little bit more. Then over here we have points. Added. Which I acknowledge now means we need to increase the size of that one by a little bit. There we go. Same idea. That's not what I clicked on. I clicked on there. Thank you. And then finally over here, incentives, because that's what they're called, right? I think. I don't know. I didn't look it up. I'm not a researcher. I'm not one of them there smart fellers who knows what's what. Go. All right, I actually need to do a very particular thing there. Just need them to go down a tad. And then up here we do the second WillSleepsNot second subathon, and then a little thing underneath. Yeah, there you go. How's it going? Draketh. Sorry, my brain is just a mess right now, but it's going well. I hope that you're doing good as well. WillSleepsNot second ever subathon. Nice and big. A little bit more orange. Right there. Dark outline so that it pops a little bit more. And then we grab one more of these. We put it around the thingy. This again, but that I can just steal for the most part. Or maybe I can't. Well, we're gonna try anyway, see if I can steal it. Yeah, I can. Can I? That'll be how I have to do it, I'm pretty sure. Doesn't draw the eye as much as I thought it was going to. I was like, oh wait, what if I just make this like that? No, that doesn't quite work. It's not terrible, not amazing. But for now, we're gonna save it. We're gonna do the same thing again where we take some of our emotes, add them in the background, because I want them there. Oh yeah, we need this one in there. Not sure yet where we're gonna put it, but we're gonna put it somewhere. Perfect. Beautiful. Again, don't know exactly where to put this one, but unless we put it right here. And we take this one. And we flip it. Put it over here. Actually, there's another thing that I need to do. And I'm trying to remember where I put that thing. Oh, it's in the announcement. I want Benji. Merge selected layers. I just want to make silly things in the corners right now. Maybe I'll just stick him in the corner. Why is he there? No one knows. Just let him be there, chat. He's allowed. He's allowed to enjoy himself. He's allowed to do what he does. And thank you for the stretch, not the big boss. I will get to it in one moment. And thank you for the hydrate. Oh yeah, gotta put the dab in there somewhere just for the lulz. Again, why is it here? No one knows. There he is. Just straight dabbing. This is gonna be so busy, no one's gonna know where to look, and it's gonna be all my fault. Hydrating now. Thank you. And then we're gonna stretch. If anybody would like to join, by all means, do so. We're gonna reach for the skies. Oh. Then we're gonna lean to the right. And lean to the left. And lean back. And shake out our wrists. Wonderful. We feel more awake. We feel conscious. We feel ready. I mean, I don't feel super ready, but I feel ready enough. Wait, is Cobalt not live yet? Cobalt, where are you? Oh, that's right. He starts at 9 on Tuesday. Well, I guess we're just gonna have to wait a little bit. That's okay. I accept this situation. I know I am early, and now I'm just embarrassed about it, Linity. Oh wait, I need to have that in there again. There's just gonna be a lot of stuff, and I'm sorry in advance, but this is just what I need right now for my own joy and happiness. OMG Chibi Will. Hello, Pavlov. How are you? Yeah, we're getting our subathon stuff completely set up. We're almost done. I mean, we're technically done. I still got some things to do in the background, but for the most part, I got my stuff relatively sorted out. I'm just realizing that Mimi Min or Mimi Mine is playing Lords and Villains. I haven't played Lords and Villains in so long. Oh my god. We might have to go over there instead. Or I might just go there on my own. Regardless, we're not quite done yet. There's a little bit too much space over here. We can fill this with something. Probably steal it from one of the commissions because... Oh yeah, we haven't gotten to use this boy very often. He doesn't get a lot of love, which is ironic because of what he is. Hello, Omega. How are you? Didn't mean to hit T. I meant to hit B, but that's not working either. Where is the one I'm looking for? There's my Benji. I see that Benji is slightly incorrectly colored, so we're just going to fix that a little bit. There we go. Existing still. Existing is good. We appreciate a good existing from time to time. There. How goes the prep work? I think we're basically done. Ish. A little bit of a knock on wood there, but... We're just closing these for now. Sorry, I'm making the pop-up noises and I don't know why. Besides the music. The music's got me going, you know? It's got me making them sweet, sweet tunes. Yeah, I think this is it. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna look over it again just for making sure that we got this all sorted out. So we have, yeah, chat decides tweets and 50 and every 50 hereafter. That's easy enough. So basically 50, 100, etc. Accepts compliments for 1 minute and then 50 hereafter, which is again really easy to do. It's the 50 incentives. So it'll make it that 50s are twice as valuable once we make it past the 10. Very dangerous. Very suffering for me. Chat makes a redeem for the rest of the subathon. That one sounds like it's going to be a good time. Chat decides item to put on throne and every 100 thereafter, which is easy again. Chat decides a profile pic for a week. That one's a good time. Chat chooses one word to be banned or required for an hour and the timer resets on fail, which means I'll have to get access to a nice little timer on screen so that people can see where our timer's at. Will adds TTS to future streams. Again, that's just on my part, and chat gets to hopefully have a good time with that as well. Chat decides a new stream deck sound. Well, I'm very curious what you guys will choose for that, because right now the newest sound that we have is... Oh god, why is that so funny to me? What's wrong, Avatar? Sorry, and then we have workout redeems are reduced in cost and cooldown time. It's the same dog, but he just goes because he yells. This sound is him yelling. It's him screaming at a rock in a river because he's a good boy. And then after the cooldown, we have Avatar Teaches Me Coding stream, which will be a future stream. I don't know when yet. We'll figure it out. It'll be a good time. I'll be like, Avatar, you have to teach me how to make a character move in Godot. And he'll be like, I know how to do that. Just write this code. And I'm like, no, you have to help me understand the code. And I'll just be confused the entire time. It'll be a great time. And then at 300, Haya decides the next outfit. And I'm very excited to see how that works. Because again, for everybody who doesn't know, and this is going to get a little bit funky here when I do this, but yep, I knew that was going to change the thing. There we go. This was last year's highest choice. We're a bunny. We're this monstrosity. So that could potentially be the next. I don't know what Haya's going to choose. I think she's already looking for one, so gonna be an adventure to see where we get to from there. Then we have chat chooses voice soundbite. I don't know. Will Maid outfit is already a thing? It sure is. One momento. Boop. Full maid outfit. We are a Victorian maid. So freaking funny that we had this one. Well, here's the fun part, Pavlov. I let chat choose. I put a poll out there, and what happened is there were a bunch of sexy maids out there on that list. And everybody chose a bunch of different of the sexy maids. And then as like one of their other choices, they chose the Victorian maid. So they unintentionally all threw their throwaway vote at the Victorian maid, which won because of it. Because everyone's like, oh, we'll do like, you know, like the cyberpunk maid, or we'll do the bikini maid, or we'll do this other maid. But everyone always was like, oh yeah, and I guess the Victorian maid. United you fall, unintentionally, to my benefit. Yeah, and for sound, hold on, I'm gonna actually change the way this is written to soundbite /sound / voice pack, because I'm not sure how we're doing that one in particular yet. That one's a little bit still coin flippy. Then we're gonna have chat chooses the next PS2 game to play. That'll be an adventure. And then chat decides music video dance. So I'm going to have to learn MMD in order to do that. But that's fine. I accept my situation. Then chat decides the next game. I didn't even spell purchase right. This is why we read over our stuff. There. And then the next one is a 24-hour stream in the future. I don't know what we're going to do yet, but if we reach this one, it might be the next month or this coming Monday. I don't know what I'll do yet. A part of me is just like, yeah, we're just going to play Factorio the whole time. It'll be great. And then the super scary cooking stream. No clue how I'm doing that. I will figure out a way somehow. Gosh dang it. And then finally, the very last one. Cat socks worn pictures. Posted on Discord. We'll figure out how we do that one if we reach that number. Oh, that's what we're forgetting. And by we're, I mean me. Okay, it's at 9 and it's at that color. Got it. Wait, I'll just freaking duplicate this. Max 24 hours, 8 hours per stream. Boom. Easy. I recommend against this. This is really gay otherwise those later hours will be particularly Factorio for 24 hours. I've done it, gosh dang it. But you're right. I understand what you're saying. Factorio is the one is a for me game, and I acknowledge that. So that'll probably just be the 24-hour stream will just be a mixture of things. It'll be like, I'll play Factorio for an hour. We'll play community games for an hour or two. We'll play this for an hour or two. We'll play this for an hour or two. We'll drag a random unexpected guest in who doesn't know that they're going to be there for an hour or two, etc., etc. We cause chaos for 24 hours, and by the end, I'll be so tired. Best suggestion is end on a less thinking game or multiplayer. Factorio's not a thinking game. Reverse Uno. No further questions to that statement. Not one. I will not be answering any further questions in that regard. Me, how in the world do I make the red chips work? None were asked. You're good. Just had to state it. Had to make sure that the thought process was put out there. Okay, now what am I gonna do now? Because I think that's it. I think this is our idea. I think this is where we're gonna be. There's a chance that I might tweak some stuff here and there a little bit. Be like, oh, well, maybe we should change it to this amount or this amount. But for the most part, I think this is our general setup. I think this is where we're gonna have it. I think this is where we're gonna leave it. I think this is our it's our little sweet spot. The second ever subathon is mostly planned out. Now I just need to plan what I'm actually going to do during the subathon. But that's a tomorrow Will's problem, because he's hopefully slightly more rested than I am. Maybe. Probably not. But we can hope. In the meantime, I am going to save this, because that's probably a good idea. You'll be fine tomorrow. I hope so. I hope so, Omega. It's thoughts and prayers for me right now. It all depends on how well I sleep tonight. I might potentially use like a sleep aid to sleep, cause I'm fatigued. Excuse me. Blah. We'll get it sorted. I think this is where we are going to tap, though, because I've hit that fatigue where I'm like, oh, I know I'm not going to be entertaining from this point on. I'm just going to be this bleh. I'm going to be so bleh. But now I'm so torn. Because there's a couple of people who I could raid right now. You know? I'm living that life right now where it's like, who do I raid? You know what? This is the perfect opportunity for me to not choose. Hold on, I need to check all the other peeps too. And what's the other one? Hold on, I need to actually check. And a lo-fi session. All right. Boom, and a low orange. All right. The poll is up. You may choose where we are gonna go. I would love it if you did, actually. That'd be so much easier. Also, why you yelling at me? Why you meowing at me, Orange? Why you out here being like, meow, 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 meow? I did not say meow. I'm doing it again. I'm getting meowed at right now. Can't believe it. Why would you do this to me? Orange, what have I done to deserve this reaction? This response? I don't know, but I apologize nonetheless. I'm sure it was my fault. Somehow, some way. I don't know, but gonna meow. I mean, true enough. Get those meows out of your system. Oh yeah, heroes and villains. All right, we are heading over to Mimi. To Mimi Min. I hope I'm even saying that correctly. But yeah, we're gonna head over to Mimi. She is currently, like I said, playing Lords and Villains, which is a super chill, lovely little game. And you know what? She's a really cool individual, so we're going to go ahead and support her over yonder. But everybody, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I'm sorry that I was late for stream today. I apologize for being lower energy, but thankfully you guys carried us through it with your lovely energies and your fun jokes and your good commentaries. We all appreciate the heck out of it. Thank you all, 10 of you, for sticking around. I'm going to do my outro, and I'm going to tap. Tomorrow we are going to play some Final Fantasy XIV. I am excited to get more through Stormblood's story. But, in the meantime, thank you guys so much for sticking around. Whether you were chatting, whether you were lurking, whether you just popped in and out for a second, know that you were super appreciated. Hope you guys are having a great day, afternoon, evening, or night, whatever time it happened to be for you. Hope you guys are taking care of yourselves. I hope that you're drinking plenty of water. And when you finally do sleep, whatever time it happened to be for you, hope that you have a very restful sleep. I will see you guys over at Mimi's. I will hopefully see you guys tomorrow. And if not, have yourselves a fantastic rest of your week and subsequent weekend. And I will see you guys the next time that I see you. Bye-bye for now. Bye.